The Galactic Empire of Erythene had existed for longer than most suns had burned. From its twin throne worlds, the emperors ruled 10,000 systems with an iron conviction that no power could ever rival their might. For over 1,000,000 years, their archives recorded no defeat, only the slow, inevitable assimilation of every race they encountered. They believed this conquest was destiny. And in the oldest vaults of the Imperial Archive, hidden behind 1,000 encryption layers, lay the final record of a species they deemed long dead, humanity. When the first sensor signatures returned from the Perseid expanse, no one believed the reports. Unidentified ships, hundreds of them, advancing on Erythene territory. Even the High Admiralty scoffed. Some upstart confederacy, Fleet Lord Vicor announced before the assembled admirals. They will bow like all the rest. But as the hours passed, the transmissions grew harder to dismiss. The invaders did not transmit identification codes. They did not reply to hails. They simply advanced. At last, when the ships crossed the border relay stations, the Empire's curiosity gave way to fury. In orbit above the fortress moon Valiros, the Erythene Armada assembled, 1,000,000 warships in flawless formation. Dreadnoughts bristling with singularity cannons. Hunter-killer swarms ready to saturate any defense. Fleet Lord Vicor, towering in his black command armor, stood at the bridge of the Imperial flagship Ascendant Wrath, his expression carved from contempt. "Display them," he ordered. The forward screens shifted. The unknown fleet drifted into view, sleek vessels of matte black and polished silver, each shaped like an angular spearhead. Their hulls shimmered with a strange iridescent lattice, as if reality itself bent around them. A chill passed through the bridge crew. Vicor scowled. "I see no markings." "Lord Admiral," the censor chief began, "their emissions." But before he could finish, a transmission erupted across every Imperial channel. A chorus of voices, human voices, speaking perfect Imperial standard. "Ah, Erythene. The old tyrants." Vicor's eyes narrowed. "Identify yourselves." The reply came as a single, echoing laugh, so rich and mocking it silenced the entire bridge. "You don't recognize your betters?" Typical. Vicor felt his pulse hammer. "Betters? We are Solarian. We are the inheritors of everything you claimed you destroyed." Vicor turned to his adjutant. "Solarian, cross-reference that designation." The adjutant paled. "My lord, it matches the ancient archives." "The humans." "Impossible. Humanity is extinct." Another ripple of laughter. "Extinct? You always were prone to wishful thinking." As the Imperial fleet's computers worked, more data poured in. Recordings of Earth's final exodus. The hidden migration fleets that had departed Sol's orbit in secret. The rise of the diaspora beyond the Empire's charts. Vicor slammed a gauntlet fist against the console. "Enough games. Charge the singularity cannons." Across the Armada, 1,000,000,000 terawatts of energy gathered in blackened conduits. The stars themselves seemed to flicker. On the flagship's display, the largest Solarian ship drifted closer. A single channel opened, one human voice, warm and scornful. "You never understood, did you? Power isn't measured by how many worlds you burn. It's measured by how many you never need to." Vicor bared his teeth. Fire. 10,000 dreadnoughts unleashed their singularity cannons. Space itself warped, collapsed, and howled with the birth of miniature black holes. And then? Nothing. The singularities evaporated, dissolving as if they had never been. Vicor's crew stared in horror. "No effect," the censor chief whispered. The Solarian voice laughed again, so loud it felt like it rattled their bones. "Did you think we'd wait 30,000 years to return without learning how to unmake your toys?" Across the fleet, alarm screamed. Energy readings spiked. The Solarian vessels pulsed with blue light. "Let us show you why you should have left us alone." But no weapons fired. Instead, every Imperial ship's main screen lit with a cascading torrent of data, records of the Empire's atrocities. World sterilized. Species erased. Broadcast to every Imperial citizen in real time. On 1,000 planets, the Arathene populace watched as their empire's darkest secrets spilled into public view. Vicor's vision blurred with rage. "You arrogant creatures," he snarled. "Do you think this revelation will break us?" Another peal of laughter. "Break you? No. We're merely reminding you, we remember. And now, so does everyone else." The Empire's fleets tried to regroup. But one by one, the ships found their systems failing, not destroyed, merely disconnected. Drives shut down. Weapons locked in standby. On the ascendant Wrath, Vicor tried to bark orders, but the Solarian voice spoke over him. "You called us vermin. You claimed our extinction. And all the while, we watched you. We grew. We perfected ourselves." At last, the human speaker's voice softened. "We are not here to conquer. We are here to laugh." And then, impossibly, every Solarian ship began to transmit a simple video, an ancient recording of Earth's first colony ship launch. Humans cheering, hugging, laughing in unison. The same laughter that now echoed across the Empire's channels. Vicor slammed his fist into the console again and again, but the systems remained dead. He could only watch as the Solarian fleet rotated, forming a vast sigil across the stars. One final message appeared on every screen. "The future is not yours to dictate." And then, the Solarian ships vanished, folding themselves out of normal space in a burst of searing blue-white light. In the silence that followed, the Empire's armada drifted, powerless. Vicor fell back into his command throne, breathing hard. "Recall all vessels," he rasped. "Issue containment protocols." But as he looked around the stunned faces of his crew, he knew containment was a fantasy. In one day, the Solarian fleet had done what no enemy in 1,000,000 years had achieved. They had shown the Empire that all its power was built on a lie. And as the echoes of that final, mocking laughter faded into the stars, Vicor knew a simple, unbearable truth. Humanity had never been gone. They had merely been waiting, smiling in the dark.